All right, we are in the upgrade phase. Are you guys ready to upgrade? Here we go. So we want to teach you today about how to actually text a message to someone when your counter exceeds its maximum limit, or whenever you want, okay? So I'm also going to show you how to put in a phone number picker so that you can text your message to whoever you want on your phone, okay? Now, let me preface this. Everyone hold up your tablet. Will your tablet be able to text? No, okay? So you guys are going to have to take it for granted today, and I actually have a phone here. I downloaded the MIT App Inventor on my phone. Does anyone in here have an Android device? You do? So do you have the MIT software on there? No. So if you would go to the Play Store and download MIT App Inventor 2, put that on your phone, you could do what I'm doing today. And you guys can run. Remember, this is a test question. So what does MIT run on? It runs on any Android device. Does it run on Apple? No. Does it run on a Microsoft Windows phone? No. It only runs on Android. Okay, that's another reason why I got an Android last night. Yes. Can you write down your phone number for me? Are you going to be our test case? Can you come up here and write down your phone number for me? And I'm going to show you, I'm going to put this on my phone today. I'm not going to use my tablet today. I'm going to use my phone, and I'm going to actually text this young man right here. He's going to receive the text. You cool with that? Do you have your phone with you? Cool. Great. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be on the screen today. You might see a cell phone on the screen today. So if you want to call him or get a date, there you go. You might have an opportunity. All right, let's go ahead and put a phone number picker on our GUI. Did we do a phone number picker yesterday? No, let's go ahead and put a phone number picker on our GUI. Okay. Why do we want a phone number picker on our GUI? Yeah, so we can text someone in our contact list. So if you put this on your GUI, you are now able to go through your contact list and text anyone you want. Unfortunately today, I'm not going to text anyone that I want because they're not in my class today. So that's why I have this phone number here, and he's here today, and we're going to text him. And I'm not going to put his name on the video. All right, so let's go to phone number picker. I'm going to get rid of my text here on phone number picker, and I'm going to go ahead and put an image in there. So you guys, can you go to Google real quick and just type in like contact icon? I just typed in contact icon, and I got some contact icons to come up, okay? I think most of us know what these symbols mean. Are you guys with me on that? So pick one you like, and I'll download it, and I'll put it on my phone. What was, wait a second. Do I have the right app up? Is this period 4? No. Okay, I'm sorry. So let's, I'm in the wrong period. So let's back up the bus. This is period 4, is that correct? So what did our GUI look like? Who do we have on our GUI? Steph Curry? Good. My favorite NBA player. I love this app. All right. I love Steph Curry. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in a contact picker. Where is contact picker at? I totally forget. Is it in social? Yes. Let's go to social. Let's drag in a contact picker. Did I? Yeah, that's what I want. A phone number picker. What did I call it? Contact picker? I want a phone number picker so that we can get a phone number out of our contact list and we can text somebody the message, right? So this is going to actually text someone a message today. So I'm going to get rid of this text, and maybe I'll just put a 1 in here for right now so it doesn't blow up my box. And now I'm going to go to my Google, and let's see, what What color did we have? Let's color code this. We had blue, so let's look for a blue one. There's a nice blue one. I can, oh, this is already done with PNG, so let's save the image as. Goes into CountMeIn. I'm good there. Raise your thumbs if you are good on downloading something from the internet and uploading it to your MIT App Inventor. How many people know how to do that now? Beautiful. All right. So we've done it. You know, we did it 3 times yesterday. We did 4 times yesterday. We did it 5 times yesterday. So hopefully by now you know how to do it. I'm going to upload this image. Make sure it doesn't have parentheses in it. That's what I found by doing a usability study. The only thing MIT doesn't like is the parentheses. So why is it blown up so big? Because we don't have the right size. Remember our size of our buttons yesterday? They were, anybody remember the size? Go back and look at your other buttons. What size were they? You got 3 of them in there. 45 by 45. So I'm going to go back and go to this same phone number picker and also make it 45 by 45. Thumbs up if you're good. And now I don't need my text there. Thumbs up if you're good on that one. Good? Question? Yeah. What's up? How do you upload the picture? You want me to do it again? Did you download it from the internet? Okay, so did you download it to your folder? Do you know where you downloaded it to? Because that's why I asked you guys to create folders, right, with your name on it. And inside of my name folder, I have CountMeIn 1.1.3. Every time you create an app, you want a folder to keep your stuff in, to keep it organized. If not, you're going to be searching all over your computer looking for images, right? Do you know where it is? Okay, good. So what I do here is I go to my phone number picker, and there is an image box. Do you see the image box on the right-hand side? If I had to blow this up, I'll blow it up over here. See the right-hand side? See where it says properties? Okay, scroll down your properties, and do you see an image box? It's right underneath width. See it? Joey, can you jump back there? And she's going to show you where width is. Make sure he has a phone number picker. Do you have it? Do you have it? All right, so click on your image box. And I hit upload. See the upload button? I hit upload. Now I choose a file. And now I have to navigate. If you're not in there, just navigate back to your documents. Remember, mine this quarter's in Bogey Fluffy. CountMeIn. And I go ahead and select my icon that I just downloaded. And I hit open. And I hit OK. Mine's not going to like it because I already have it in there. It won't like duplicates. Okay? So are you good on that? All right, that's good. Good question, because everybody online watching probably had the same one. You with me? All right, so now the next thing we want to do is put in a clock. Okay? So let's go to sensors. And you guys are going to love clocks. Clocks are great. Just wait till the next app. We're going to have a ball bouncing around the screen, and that ball is going to be bouncing around the screen with an app. So is anyone interested in game programming in here? Would anyone be interested in creating games, not just apps, but game apps? Most people are, and you're going to love it when we get there. So if you want games like balls bouncing around or shooting, like firing bullets or something, you know, like let's say asteroids and you're firing lasers, that's all done with a clock, okay? So you want to learn how to do clocks. So we've got clocks today. So you got a clock in there? Everybody have a clock in there? Thumbs up if you got a clock in. I don't have everybody with me. Thumbs up, we got a clock in there. Okay. It's in sensors. Drag in a clock. It's going to be a non-visible component. Help your neighbor out if they don't have it. Cool? All right. I can tell some of you are working on yesterday's. Are you guys watching my video back there? Or are you just you're putting in from that? Okay. That's fine. That's why I'm making this video, so you guys, if you're missing today, you can get today's. Oh, by the way, I just found out you guys can have Spanish. My videos can be translated into Spanish in subtitles. So my Spanish students, this is awesome for you. My Latinos, this is awesome for you. You can watch my videos in Spanish. That's awesome. That's exciting for me. Okay. All right. We have a clock. We have a phone number picker. We're ready to go. Let's upgrade. Let's go to our blocks. And here's our blocks. So we're getting kind of a lot of blocks in here. And that's what usually happens at the end. Did we do a share button yesterday? Yes, we did. We started it right here. Not working the way I wanted it to, but we started it right here. So let me get rid of all this. Done. All right. So what we need to do here is create a variable because we need to remember who we're texting it to. We need to know which contact we're texting it to. Okay. So we're going to make a variable. We've already made variables before. Okay. And this variable, let's just call it my_contact. That's the person you're going to be sending the text to. Now, question. Phone number. This is the big question of the day. And by the way, this is a test question on the end of the year test. Is a phone number a number or a string? Yes, sir. Bingo. Come up and get yourself a piece of candy. What's the difference between a string and a number? Here's my rule of thumb. Everybody put your thumb up in the air. If you do math with the number, probably a number. If you don't do math with the number, probably a string. Phone number. Do you do math with a phone number? No. All it is an identifier of who you are and what phone string you have. It should be called a phone string, not a phone number. Okay. Your social security number. Is that a number or a string? Are you going to do math with your social security number? Nope. It's a string. And if you see in your number, it'll actually say like 293-75-11111. You with me? That dash automatically disqualifies it from being a number, and it automatically becomes a string. You guys ever seen phone numbers where they have parentheses around 513? No longer a number. It's now a string. Okay? So let me pause this video. Polymorphism, that's a great one. That's another computer science term. All right, so we are back. So all this started with this little my contact. Is my contact a number or a string? String. So now we know to go to text, right? And I can't initialize my phone number to a number. I can't put a 0 in there. Why? Because it's not a number. It is a string. Okay, so watch this. We're going to give Blake Mason a little bit of, you guys know who Blake Mason is? Have you guys ever seen those billboards down in Cincinnati? This guy's got a phone number, 444-4444. So it's not 513? Yeah, it is 513. He's here in Cincinnati. Okay. I don't think there is 513 on the billboard. I just think it's 444-4444. So we're going to give Blake Mason a little shout out here. Here you go, Blake. We're a little advertising for you on YouTube. So we're going to initialize our my contact to 513-444-4444. You with me on that? And we're going to change it as we go down here. So I just wanted to show you that I'm initializing this to a crazy number. And to me, that is a crazy. Actually, I wish I had it because that would be easy. You just tell someone to dial 4s. Here we go. So when we click on share, we want our phone number picker to pop up. So we're going to call open my phone number picker. Yes. Yes. Fire up, because if we get this done and I text you this, I would hate you to get a text in the restroom. All right, so we got phone number picker. It opens up. We're going to select, right? And this is kind of like when you take a picture and then after you take a picture. So we got to go back in here. You're probably going to learn this, after you do. What was the other thing we had after? Oh, speech recognizer. You call the speech recognizer, and then after you call the speech recognizer. So this is like our third thing here. You click on it, you open it, and then after you pick. After I pick, I want to go ahead and set my variable. So I'm going to go ahead and call set my contact to whatever number I pick in my phone number picker. So go down here and look for where it says phone number. Past it. Sorry, there it is. So you're going to say, hey, text my dad. 513-505-1348. You with me? Okay, so I'm going to choose dad, and now I've got dad's number. It's in my memory bank. It's in my contact variable. Okay, and now I'm getting ready to text a message. So now we got to go get our texting box, texting, and I want to go ahead and send a message. But before you send a message, what do you have to do? Just think about going into your phone right now. Go ahead and take your phone out right now. Go into your texting. What do you have to do? Okay, when you go into your texting, if you want to create a message, right, what do you have to do? You have to click on this button here, and what do I have to set? Yeah, I need the message, but before I even get down to the message, it has right here, enter recipients, right? So I got to pick someone. There's my little person. I pick them. There's dad, and I hit just once. And then it allows me to choose dad, and then down here I can say, hi, dad. Okay, and then I hit send, and I just sent my dad a text, right? Okay. I'll tell him he was part of my lesson today. Are you with me? So we have to set our phone number first. So we go down into texting again, and it's going to say set texting phone number, and then it's going to say set texting message. So you got to set the number, which right now, if I wanted to, I could go up to my global variable. Okay. And I could use my get global variable. I missed. And this would be my contact. Now, I don't want to send it to somebody in my contact list today, so I'm going to take this out here in a second. You guys with me on that? Because there's no one in my contact list in this class. So I have to send it to someone in this class so that we can verify that this works. Are you with me? So I'm going to take this out today. And I'm going to go ahead and get a phone number. And right now, if I did this, it would send it to Blake Mason. Are you with me? But I don't want to do that because Blake Mason's not in the room. And I have a test case here today, 254-2057. Okay? And now we need to formulate our message. So let's go ahead and formulate our message. So what I'm going to do here is do our concatenation. So I'm going to go up to text, and I'm going to concatenate all this. And I'm going to get rid of my message. And I'm going to start formulating what message do I want. Okay? You guys with me on this? So now we can say whatever we want to say here. Okay? We can say something like, your count has exceeded its maximum limit at, and I'm going to put a space in there because now I'm going to start formulating like this. If you guys look back at the board there underneath my Android dude, I want to say like it happened at 10:23 a.m. on Wednesday on April 6, 2016. I want them to know exactly when it happened. And how can I do that? Well, I just put a clock on my page, right? And my clock has that capability of going down to the very right-hand corner of your screen, look at your clock. My clock on my app can communicate with the clock on the computer. We can say, hey, get the time that it happened, right? If your bank account was over withdrawn, would you want to know exactly when it happened? Yeah. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to join a bunch of this stuff. So if you look back here, I got to put in a ton of things. I got to put in the time, a comma, a Wednesday, a space, a day, a forward slash, a month, a day, a forward slash, and a year. I got to put in like 11 different things, okay? So what I'm going to do here is go to my morph, and I'm going to put in a ton of these, like 11 of them. And you know what? If you put in more, if I was you, I would put in more than less. Because I've found by doing a usability study, it's hard to modify these. It's harder to modify them when you're done. Okay? Oh, you just got a message from my dad. Okay? So you guys see what I'm doing here? Okay? And then at the end, I'm going to do a little iris work, and I'm going to show you how iris is not going to know the difference between a number and a string. And this is going to be funny, and then I'm going to show you how to make her know that it's a string, not a number. All right, so here, what we're going to do now is go get our clock. Go to your clock. And I'm going to show you how to work harder here, not smarter. This is not the smartest thing to do. But in Java, you are going to have to format your own strings sometimes. In VB, you're going to have to format your own strings sometimes. So I want the time to appear. So you go down and you find where it says format time. And go back into clock. And now there's a little blank missing here, this instant of. And this instance of is the clock now. And what that does is that gets the time 10:26 in second. It'll get seconds and everything. Okay? And now I want to put in a string. Copy this guy. And I can put in a space. So you have to type in a space. Remember, a space is a string. A blank space is a string. Okay? And actually, it's an important string because when you're like in Google, you can actually look for blank spaces. That's how it knows where the separation between words are. Okay? So I'm going to go blank space. What's next? Actually, I'm going to go blank space, comma. Okay? Space. And then next is going to come in the clock, and I want the day, the name of the day. So I go to clock. I go to clock. My computer's going really slow today. And I want the weekday name. I had to do some experimenting here and find out it is the weekday name. And now put in there, just duplicate clock 1 now and duplicate it, put it in there. And then after the Wednesday, I'm going to have a space, so I'm going to duplicate this. And this is going to be a delete space. And then down here, I'm going to go, what's next? The month. So you go back to clock. And this is good that we're doing this because you get to see everything that's in the clock. When you go to month, duplicate the now. And then duplicate the space. And in here, I'll put /. And then after the month becomes the day. Go back to clock and get the day. My computer's going really slow. Deathly slow. So look for the day. Day of the month. instance of now. Copy your forward slash, put in the year. Go back to clock, go get a year, and the year is an instance of now. So does everybody know what the dot now is? The dot now is this system time that we see over on our right-hand corner. Now, if your computer's time is set wrong, then it's going to go grab whatever's there. You with me? So make sure your system time's set right. And now I'm going to show you how to work smarter and not harder. Are you ready? So if I would just put in a couple spaces here, and then I would have gone down and gone to clock. And we could have done this one right here, would have done it all for us. But the reason why I didn't teach you that is because in Java, when you get to your future programming, you are going to have to format your own outputs sometime. So I just showed you how to do concatenation, I showed you how to do some joins, and I showed you how to format your own output. Okay? And now I want Iris to come on. I love my text-to-speech. Okay? And I'm going to go get a join. Text, join. By the way, this is the whole string category right here, right? Trim, compare, is empty, length. Find the length of the string. You can do all that. Okay? When I taught Java, we had 17 chapters in our book, and we only did 12 of them. But one chapter, we did nothing but study strings. That's how big strings are. You can do nothing but take a chapter and only study strings. You can concatenate strings, you can chop strings, you can trim strings, you can look for letters in a string, you search through strings, you search with strings, you can look for blank spaces. There's a lot you can do. Okay? So now I'm going to have Iris come on and say, message has been sent to, and if I would have done my variable up there, okay, if I would have done my variable up here, I could have put in my contact variable, sent to dad port, okay? But I didn't, so I'm going to go up here and grab this number, duplicate it, and it's going to say, watch this, are you ready? All right. Are you ready back there with your phone? You got your phone on? Can you put it on noise so we can hear when you get a text message? What's your notifier when you get a text message? Ding ding. Okay. All right. So I'm getting ready to text him a message. Are you ready? Reset. AI. Is that it? Okay. AI companion. Scan in my QR code. I should see Steph Curry come up. Let's go over stuff we did yesterday. Make sure it still works. Got my click. Got my add one. So is it clicking anymore? Is my disable button working? Yeah. Ready, armed, and dangerous. It's working. Okay, now, you ready? I'm going to share. You ready over there? Here I go. Share. I'm going to choose Dad. But am I going to send the message to Dad? No, because I put in the one I wanted. The arguments have the wrong arguments. So let's go ahead and put in, oh, I didn't put in the instance of time. So that's going to be screwed up there. You got to put in the instance of time. So choose Dad.
Message has been sent to 5,132,542,057.
What did she do? Yeah, 5,132,542,057. Are you with me? Did you get it? Now watch this. If I put a space in between this number, you ready? Now what is Iris going to do? Now Iris will no longer know that this is a number. She will think this is a string. Okay, you ready? I'm getting ready to text you again. Choosing Dad, even though Dad's not going to. Are you with me? Now she reads that as a text because it's 5 space 1 space 2 space. So that's why this is a good lesson where if I want Iris to act right, I have to let Iris know that's a string, not a number, because I just put in a number, she thinks it's a number. And is my phone number a number? No, it's not. It's really a string. Okay? Thumbs up if you know what we're doing here today. Okay? 5 minutes left.